Welcome, thanks for stopping by. It's time to learn with our
Hello
friend
and
Clive.
welcome to the studio where we paint away the stress
So
of
grab
everyday
your
life
pipe,
here
have a
in
great
Wales.
time.
As you can see, I've got a bit of cardboard up
And don't
today.
forget
Yes,
to
I've
click
decided to
subscribe.
paint on slightly bigger surface area. So this is approximately 16 inches by 12 inches, let's say, just approximately. There we go. So what I thought I would do today is just start off, and one of my cameras have decided to go pop. So if you don't see my face, maybe that's not a bad thing. No, my face cam has actually decided to go pop today, so that's okay. So let's have a look at the palette and see what we've got on the palette. Now I got a bit I got some flies flying around in here. I got some cerulean blue, I got some Prussian blue, I got some crimson, I got some cadmium yellow medium, I got some white, I got a bit of black. That's all the colours that I'm going to be using in this painting today. So what I thought we'd do, let's get a little bit of white, straight into some white, and let's find a centre point roughly. Let's just put a little bit of white like this. Dum-de-dum, de-dum-de-dum. There we go. Now I've gessoed my canvas. I need to get a little bit of water, just there, just ordinary plain old tap water today. No, nothing special. Nothing special. Let's get a bit of yellow, and let's just get a little bit of yellow around like this, and just blending that in with just that little bit of water like that, getting that lovely glow. So you can see today I'm most probably going to be painting another sunset, because I love sunsets. I really do. I really love sunsets. So let's just put a little bit of a light down there like that. Just get that, increase that bright spot like that. There we are. Just put that haziness in there. There we go. And let's get a bit more of this yellow. Just taking a little bit of paint off my brush with a bit of kitchen paper that I've got in my hand. I don't know if you can see my kitchen paper. So I always keep that in my hand as I'm painting. So yeah. Well, today the rain is absolutely pouring down outside. It's a little bit cooler in the studio today, but you can see that acrylic paint can dry quite rapidly, even if you've got a damp environment. It just takes a little bit longer to dry, but it'll dry nevertheless. It takes no time for acrylic paint to start to dry, so it's important that you use some sort of a wet palette. As you can see, this is a palette. It's got a bit of kitchen paper underneath there, which I've soaked with water, a little bit of wax paper, kitchen paper, baking sheets, that type of stuff. Anything that's got a little real resistance to it, as far as the wax is. A bit of baking paper like that, just to keep the paint from soaking too much into the paper, and just give a little bit of mist down with some. Just give a little bit of a mist down, then with some water, as well as you're working, and you'll have no problem in trying to keep your. You'll have no problem trying to keep your paints from drying. So let's get this. I'm trying to make this lovely orange colour, just like this today. I've changed the positions of my cameras a little bit in the studio. And we can add a little bit more yellow into that in a second, because it's gone a little bit dark there, look. But that's okay, we can live with that. I was just a little bit too handy with the old red paint, because sometimes we forget how strong a colour can be. But that's okay, we'll get it a little bit darker over this side, and a little bit more light, and less orangey this side then. There we go. There we go. Let's just do that, shall we? Let's get this blend going there. If you're quick, if you wash your brush very quickly, get all that colour off your brush. There we go. Yeah, and just keep a damp brush, just a nice damp brush, and then you can blend in very quickly. You have to be quick to do that. Blend in there like that. Just get that lovely colour looking. Just put a bit more white in. Going in a circular motion, look. Bit more white. Getting that glow again. just keep doing that until you're happy. Blending it in like that, have a bit of fun. Just enjoy the process. Enjoy the painting process, that's what I say. I'm trying to get myself comfortable. At least I'm not getting my big head in the camera now. That's something. I'm quite happy with that, actually. Okay, so let's get a little bit more red. I want it a bit redder there. A bit more moisture on my brush now. Just getting a bit more red in. Just like that. Couple of darker spots here, a couple of lighter spots there. Let's get a little bit of yellow. Let's get some yellow over there. Oops, bit of contamination. That's okay. Bit of yellow. Blending that in like that. Let's have fun. You can't really make a mistake. You can't really make a mistake, so don't worry. Have fun. Just enjoy. Have fun and enjoy. That's what I say. I say that a lot, really, doesn't I? I do. Bum, 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 bum. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. There we go. Bit more red. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get some of this over there. Yeah, the rain is coming down quite heavy today, so I don't like it when it rains. We've had quite a nice run of dry weather in Wales. We don't see much sun in Wales. Now the autumn is coming, or as you call it in America and places like that, the fall. We call it autumn. And we got Halloween coming up, which is going to be fun. There's Christmas stuff in the shops already, which is a bit disconcerting for me. Because I love Christmas, but I don't like celebrating Christmas too early. But there we go. I suppose we all got to get things together. If you've got a family and some little ones, then it's important that you start to buy early, and because it's an expensive time of the year. It certainly is. But I forget how expensive it can be because I haven't got no little babies anymore. All my little babies are all grown up now. They got babies of their own. So yeah, we've got this lovely sky. Now what I want to do is just wash my brush. Wiping that in a bit of kitchen roll, and now getting a little bit more. I'm just going to go into a little bit of blue. I want to put a little bit of blue in the sky. And you can thin your acrylic paint down as thin as you want on cardboard, because it just soaks in immediately to the paper. So I'm mixing a little bit of red and a little bit of this Prussian blue together now. I want to get that really dark, warm red look in the sky now. Mixing that in like this. I love painting on cardboard because you get these wonderful pastel effects sometimes. A little bit of shadowing in. There we are, like that. See? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. Bit more red. Acrylics are wonderful things because you can paint with acrylics like watercolors and oil paints. So you can make them really nice and thick like oil paints, or you can paint with them like watercolors, especially if you're painting on cardboard or something like that, then you can get that effect. Get that effect. There we are. Just trying to blend that together now. There we go. Trying to blend that together like that. Look at that lovely dark sky and that bit of blue showing through. Whoa, look at that. That's wonderful, isn't it? I quite like that. Let's get some of these wispy looking clouds. I'm just rubbing the brush. You hear the brush dragging across the paper there like that. Maybe we'll have a... I got an idea. I tell you what I could do. Put a couple of wispy clouds in like this. I could tell you what we can do. Oh, I like that. I do like that. I'm gonna get my brush a minute, and I'm just gonna get some blue. Just gonna bring a bit of blue down, just like this. I love painting and making things up as I go along. I use a little bit of painter's tape or a rule or something to get a nice sharp line. I'm not bothered about that today. That doesn't worry me too much. But I'm just here, I'm just having fun, and I'm just showing you an idea. And maybe you can do a much better job than I can. I'm absolutely sure of that. So let's just get that in there like that. My brushes need a really good clean, I think. I think that's the thing I need. My brushes really do need a good clean. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get a little bit of Prussian blue. And a bit of that cerulean blue. Cerulean blue tends to be a little bit on the green side. I'm just going to check my cameras are all recording. Everything is recorded. My sound is okay. According to my sound, we're about 12 minutes in, so that's pretty good. So I'm just going to I'm just going to drag some lines in like this with a slightly different colour, slightly darker colour. There we go. Just getting that slightly darker colour coming in there like that. I tell you what would be nice if I put a little bit of... I'm wondering... I tell you what I'm going to do. I know, I got an idea. This is going to be a Caribbean island. We're in the Caribbean. There we go. We're in the Caribbean. Let's get a little bit of green. Let's put a bit of yellow on my brush, because I just want to put a little bit of green tinge to that water. Just like that. A little bit of green tinge. Green and blue, lovely colours. Green and orange. Orange and green go really well together, because you've got orange at one side, and then you've got blue greens, and you've got reds and greens, and you've got yellows and violets, and they all work together. And this is what we're looking for. We were looking for that colour match. That colour match that will work together. That's what we want. And let's get a bit of this Prussian blue now. And I'm going to come in. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in just like this, because this is going to be quite in shadow. I want this to be more of a silhouette. This is what happens when you make things up on the spot. We want that to be like that. There we go. Ooh, that looks nice. A violety blue colour. There we go. That Prussian blue has got a lovely red tinge to it. It really has. You might not think it has, but it's got a little bit of red into it. Looks wonderful, wonderful. There we are. Let's get that down there like that. Wow, that's quite bright. That's quite bright. Let's get a detailing brush. I got a little round brush. I'm just going to get my stick, because what I want to do is just bring a bit of light down like this. Bring a bit of light just there. Maybe just a little bit of light catch in there like that. Let's get a bit of yellow. Get some nice bright yellow. Just like that. Only a touch. Don't want a lot, because it'll go green with the blue. So we've got to be careful. Got to be careful of that. We could mix some white and some yellow together now. Mixing some white and yellow. Putting that to a nice sharp point like that. There we go. Only a little tiny touch here and there like that. There we go. Okay, what can we do next? What can we do next? Let's get this brush, and I'm gonna get a little bit of Prussian blue now, and I'm just going to add the smallest amount of black to that, because I want to darken this colour now right up. I need to darken this colour right up now. I want to make this silhouette to come down just like that, maybe. Trying not to paint everything. I'm just dragging the brush just over the surface like that, because I want to get this highlight effect. So I'm just dragging the brush like you would with a palette knife maybe. I'm just trying to get that dabbled a light effect. There we go. Now maybe we can go like this, and then like that, and then just go. Get another one then, just like that. And we get another one then, just like that. And all of a sudden, we got ourselves some possible palm leaves. So we need to put some coconuts and things in like that, and then just go. Let's do a little bit of moisture. There we go. There we go. So we got this wonderful tree shape, a little bit of black, a little bit of Prussian blue. Maybe we can do another one coming in like that. Whoosh. And he's going to have some, he's going to need some leaves and things like that, so we need to do things like this. There's another one. Oh dear me, this is really fun. Now I can see, now I can, it's looking very, very good, I think. I want to put another one in just like that. I'm going to be just put some leaves in like this, because there's so many on this one. You don't know where the one starts and one ends. There we go. Just put a few like that. There we go. Let's get a little bit of that yellow and white we made. Put a bit of highlight just on a few of these. Little leaves and things, there we go. Just a little bit of light, just like that. And maybe we need to put a little bit of light. Oh, a little bit of backlight as well. But a bit there as well. Shh. Don't forget, there's always a backlight as well as a front light. See? There we are. A bit too bright. Rub it in with your finger like that. There we go. Maybe we'll catch a little bit of a light just here and there like that. There we go. And then we could have a few rocks and things. You can just about see these rocks, look. Like that. But you get a little bit of this light, a little bit of that yellow and white. Just put a little bit of light catching, just like that. And before you know it, we've got rocks and things just catching there like that. Wow, how easy is that? How easy is that? If you wanted to, you could put a little bit of vegetation or something, just don't know what that is. It could be anything, couldn't it? Let's put a little bit of that light just catching. There we go. A little bit of vegetation, maybe. A little bit of vegetation. A little bit of light. Maybe it's just reeds or something, sand reeds or something like that. I don't know what they are. It could be anything. It could be anything. There we go. Just to break the foreground up a little bit. You could paint somebody there, couldn't you? You could paint somebody there. You could paint somebody there. Maybe walking along a dog or surfboards or anything like that, really, couldn't you? Let's get a little bit of this light. Get a bit of white just coming down now. Maybe you've got a few little breakers coming in, a bit of water coming in like that. Just a few little breakers just coming in. Don't overdo it. No need to overdo it. Bit of water there like that. Just as it's going along. There. Shh. Anybody for coconuts? If you like what you've seen today, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. Thank you very much for joining me here today. And don't forget, I do lessons like this every Monday, and I do some inspirational paintings, some tips and some meditation paintings or whatever, you know, during the week as well. So don't forget to join me anytime during the week and I'll come up with something. So thank you very much. I really enjoyed that today. Bye bye.